Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Library of Babel. At first, let's just go with Blue Star. I am quite curious how this will look, so let's go. Does this have pierce? It does. Blunt. Blunt. I do not remember what exactly happens here. And I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. It's alright. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, tremor. I did remember them. They need to stagger them. So it's gonna be alright. It's easy enough. Okay, this guy just needs one hit. Immobilize. Yep. One. This guy can take whatever, really. Doesn't have pierce. Here. Has 2 pierce even. Wonderful. Yeah. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Good thing these guys are actually immune to damage. I would be killing them way faster. Whatever. Silence. How much seconds do I have? 52. Pinpoint. Here. Ooh, mass attack. Pinpoint here. Stroke. Here. Oopsie. Energy beam here. Uncanny strike here. 81? Yeah, that was quite enough stagger damage. Okay. Goodbye, bye. Oh, yeah. Kind of stagger. I didn't even consider that. That's very funny, though. Sure. Yep. Wow. Thank you. There we go. Let's see what the reward is. Martyr. After bursting tremor, all allies recover max stagger resist. Okay. When selected at the start of the act, add Martyr Ego page to hand. Cost 0 on play, lose 20% max stagger resist. Plus 50% all other allies final stagger damage and deflect damage and tremor bursted, and on hit owner loses 1% max stagger resist and ally recovers stagger resist for the scene. At the end of the scene, gain strength and damage up. Sure. Yeah, sure, very nice. Extremely fast staggering. Last enemy's tremor max 150%, final stagger and deflect damage, and final tremor bursted. At the start of each scene, target characters take 10% max HP tremor damage, their allies take damage taken halved, tremor stagger damage, and their enemies restore 10% plus 16% if ally, max stagger resist, and gain 1 plus 2 if ally, strength and endurance. Okay. Extremely massive tremor multiplier. And a proper payoff for actually staggering enemies. Very nice. A nostalgic sound. On deflect, inflict 1 nostalgic sound and send tremor. At the start of your scene, on 10 plus nostalgic sound, convert alt nostalgic sound into nostalgic melody for the scene. Otherwise, lose 1 nostalgic sound. Nostalgic melody minus half of it dice power, minus all of it dice guard, and all damage and all damage, and plus 100% receive all damage while staggered. When hit, take X% max stagger resist damage or damage if staggered, and lose half nostalgic melody for the scene. I'm not sure about this. Not a fun. Oh my. Oh, we will realize Hokma, Bina and Chesed after we finish Aircorp. Which is the plan for these guys. Yep, let's go with that. I have merely tested them out in one fight. Also, yeah, these guys have ego pages. Mass summation 4 is kinda amusing. Unfortunately, it seems that these guys actually cannot stall at all. It is completely unimaginable. Yeah, it's just not possible, not even close. Just somber procuration, this guy. Unfortunately, we have a lot of light, which is very nice. Here, obviously we have the prescript. Hey, it's so good. We have 4. We can great swing. Doesn't get the full benefit, but it's alright. Somber procuration. Move Sense Quarry here. We can bind the chains. And... oh, no. With the prescript. And then we would love a 2 cost actually. That's not Sense Quarry. But it's alright instead. It's gonna work out. And these guys will just clean up. That's enough for me. And I'm gonna be happy if they manage to do that. I also quite often forget to move the pages around. It's alright. Would love to move this. And yeah. The numbers are insane, as you do see right now. Indeed. That was 300 rapture damage. Maxim is holding strong. Naturally, we get a ton of shield from using the pages, so they don't actually do anything to us. Laughing powder. And now we have incredibly amusing amounts of starlight and max light. It's ridiculous. And 9 speed. For example, I can use eliminate on this guy, who has 104 rapture. Esther gains half his max bonus light as power on the first die. This will roll around 30 and kill this guy instantly. It is extremely amusing. And also, that's the normal part. We can just set up the attacks on them anyway. They can't do anything about that. This is uncapped. If I do this on 4 of these guys, this is gonna get at least 50 power. It's insane. I do eliminate here. I unlock. This guy is dead or staggered. I move this here. I can bind the chains somewhere. This guy has so much speed for some reason. We do this. And this is a win. This is gonna win. Probably. It's removing 10 power. It's gaining some power. It's probably gonna win. And we can do this. And we can do... Do we actually do this? We can do this! This is also a win. And then we can just go one-sided and we kill them anyway. It's both a huge downside and a massive benefit, because benefit... Ouch. That was bad. This one at least. Benefit is we can just target anyone we want. And we just win. And we kill them all. The downside is, obviously, that we kill them all. Also, yeah, Gloria. It's over. This guy took a beating that he shouldn't have. That's on me. And we're gonna do the same thing. Ouch. Blade unlocked free for everyone on the spot. these guys actually have pages now too. Let's go with this. I'm not sure how many unique pages we need to do yet another level of blade unlock. Well, it's not a proper issue. Obviously, our little guys are still mostly cleanup. However, this is still doable. This guy's in a really poor spot, unfortunately. Let's get them! $151.52 rapture damage. One down. Two down. These numbers are crazy. His Netzach is taking some some stagger damage. Do I want Pebble here? I'm not sure about that. I don't actually want any of these really. Pebble is kinda scary with the prescripts actually. This is such a cool stuff actually. Well, we might just want Echoes of the Beyond. For no particular reason. And Pierce hit. Everyone has some Pierce. Yeah, sure, we're just gonna pack Netzach. And they didn't even use their win page. Well, guess what? I will use my winning pages. Yep. It's just so crazy. This guy doesn't have full HP. Okay. This guy's blocking my side. Let's just go here. And they have so much rapture on themselves now. They're just gonna die. Just pack around them. And that's so fast. Can you do it against someone else, actually? Yeah. And this is getting even more power from Singleton. It's ridiculous. Yep. What did the combat start Grace? I actually didn't remember that. We're not actually marking for them for that then. But I do want to check what it actually does. On death, every enemy recovers stuff. Okay. And now we kill them all. $420 rapture damage. Nothing they can do about that. Netzach didn't even get an attack in. Damn it, he didn't get Blade unlocked another level. That's annoying. Who is this against? Okay. And I do want to remember. Okay, she gains dice power from haste. Oh yeah, Mio prowess is still amazing on Gebra. Anyway, Somber Procuration. Will of the Prescript. Multi-slash. There we go. Somber Procuration. Actually, no. Fuck these guys. I only have 2 damage up. All in against Mio. Here. You can actually go for 1 attack here. Okay, this guy actually wants to clash because he's in danger. Here. Multi-slash. Somber Procuration. That's Rapture next scene, okay. That explains why this doesn't deal that much damage. Here. Awa. Ouchie. Oh no, deflect. There we go. Oh, that was some bleed. That's scary. Oh yeah, this damage is actually quite scary. Shouldn't have actually let them go all in on that. Guess what, buddy? I'm still winning those. Actually... I'm really curious how much damage this will deal. $19, $20, $25. This one is getting blocked. I don't even believe for a moment that this doesn't win. I'm just afraid this will kill every single one of them. $20. And it would actually be an issue, because I won't be faster than the range pages. If I lose, this might actually be a good thing to learn from. Might need a whole new team against this. Sure. 66. There we go. Ouch. And there it goes. We didn't get another blade unlocked, unfortunately. Okay. Now the question is, do we go all in on Nikolai? This is my first response, that yeah, we just go all in against her. And we might just do that. Oh, I would love number procuration used, but I think it's not the time. Okay. Well, the prescript, obviously. Both of my nuggets are on the verge of death. That's very unfortunate. I hope that's enough, actually. These guys do roll high. With 4 to all stats. Okay, that's a solid amount of rapture. Ooh, that's very scary. Yeah, that's actually horrifying. Oh, that's very horrifying, wow. Should have just went all in against Nikolai. I could have tanked this, but yeah. Okay. Hmm. Fourteen power. Unfortunately, yeah. No decapitation. Not sure how good this mass attack will actually go. He might have a bit too much rapture for me now. Yeah, this is rough. Honestly, screw this up. Unfortunate. They might want to do eradication. Enemies rapture by 8. Nikolai will definitely shrug it off, but I'm not sure about the rest. So mass summation, that's annoying. Oh, we can actually go the first eradication. Here. These guys should definitely be taken out by it. At least, well, hit by it. Undertaker Prescript is here, that's for sure. Just in case they actually survive, I'm not sure about that happening. This is definitely out, I think. I'm not actually sure about that anymore. Could obviously go for castigation. Yeah, this should be fine here. Obviously, most important part is just killing Nikolai. If we do that, it's jackpot. Yeah, I don't think this guy's surviving. Well, hey, maybe. Okay, binding chains. Ooh. No, we just ignore that then. I guess we... Yeah, we do that. Yeah, let's see. Thank you, Gloria. Unfortunately, that was censored. Yeah, most of these won't hit. Thank you. Wonderful. No! Obvious death. Ouch. Ouch. No! Ouch. Adios. Okay. Ouch. Okay, she's now dead on any hit. Never mind. I got so screwed over here, wow. Hold on, I need to... I am so annoyed. At the start of his scenes, if anything is active once per act, purge all status ailments and reset unrelenting. Unrelenting recovers some stuff. This is actually infuriating. Because prescriptive volition over the cap actually kills them for some reason. And Nikolai killed all of it. Just because. This is incredibly annoying, wow. Wow. I really didn't expect that to happen. That is actually incredibly annoying. I guess that's my price of salvation. I'm not gonna actually finish this. But I do want to see how many of them are left. Like, Okay, there is only one reindeer. I'm not actually... No, there are two reindeers. There's only one rabbit. I'm not sure how exactly this works. Anyway, I will try that again. That was extremely frustrating, wow. Yeah, I will try this again in a moment. And the moment is here. Basically the same thing, just changed some things up. Hopefully, this will work out. I'm not really certain about what's gonna go with DFRF. There isn't much difference since we won't get too high emotion levels, but yeah, hopefully it's gonna work out well. It should be alright, so I'm not very worried. Okay. Yeah. The worst part of this is once again just getting through the first phases once again. It's just annoying, honestly. That's Rapture next scene. Let's go for this here. I can accept losing the... Getting some hits in, at least, on my proselytes. I do think these were called proselytes. Yeah, should be alright. I forgot somewhere procuration seems to give a rapture on deflect. Yep, sent in rapture from that. Such a proper smacking. Holy! Some of these numbers are really ridiculous. Yep. Ouch. There we go. And now the question is... On first dying scene clash win, that's so good. Love is what I'm probably gonna get because... HP healing. HP healing, yeah. Recovery. Okay. Not anything really fast attacking Hubert. Only bulky impacts Maxim has. That's surprising. We can go for an eliminate here and be done with this guy. Guaranteed. Here. 10 speed. Wonderful. Eliminate here. And unlock 2 here. Eliminate is so silly. 8 speed. This is gonna be at least a stagger. And 1, 2, 3 dead. Unfortunately, these guys are not dead. We're gonna go with where the prescript points here. Here, here, here. You're gonna do fine with binding chains. Here, almost certainly. And yeah. We could go for just minor bonus, something like a prescript point here. And let's go. We can. Okay, one page is not enough. I want them to level up the emotions too. Okay, he's not getting any one-sided attacks off, so that's fine. Ouch. Ouch. Gone. Smacked. Smacked. Smacked hard. Gone. Ouch. Gone. Smacked. Smacked. Oof. Smacked hard. Road to Happiness. On clash wing once per page, gain 1 2 shield and protection at the end of the scene. If owner won more clashes than last scene, gain 1 speed dice to max light for the next scene and 4 strength, endurance and haste next scene. This is... If this works on second scene... I do not know how this works. If this is... For example, if I win any number of clashes at scene 1, would this activate on scene 2? I really don't know. I don't think I can really know that. Otherwise this is just... It's not ideal. Really, that's just it. And now my guys are crazy strong. Actually, let's decapitate Maxim. Let's see how much I can get off without killing them. I'm not sure how much. Decapitation shouldn't kill Maxim, so that's right. This is gonna be a kill. This is alright. And then we can... Go for this too. And then here. Only 20 Rapture. We'll see about that. Ranged. Was that a stagger? I'm not sure. Lovely rolls. He did get staggered. Go shield. Full HP, wonderful. Okay, love 3. Love is... Ooh. That's how it was. I need to win some defensives then. And that sounds like a defensive win. Now Wood Gloria. He has 9 prescribed volition. He's basically dead on the spot. We can ignore the first one, but the second one will be a death sentence. Maximus basically dead too, with 25 rapture. This is so funny. This actually could work out. Now then, do you have binding chains? You do. Let's get him then. 39 damage. Yep. Okay. And we got second tier page. Wonderful. Exactly what I wanted, really. Now then. I want either companion or justice. Preferably I would get both. That's probably what I'm gonna do. When and if I get the next page. But I think I'm gonna go for justice. In the name of love and hate. Mass summation 7. My goodness, that's so nice. Blind Rage is hilarious though. .5 shield, it's... I mean, I'm just gonna let him hit. Yeah. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to tank that 20 damage. Okay, that was a lot more. Revenge. Wonderful. Alright, defensives. This should easily win. Actually, do we get some... Yeah, on stagger we get love. Still. This is a death sentence. I wonder if I can... Equivalent exchange first though. He has... Let's just go with Somber. And this is just in case. Oh wow. Didn't expect him to actually survive that. Damn, that's actually that's so annoying. How much shield does he have? Okay, that's... I don't like this. Is he not the villain anymore? What happened here? Did he... Okay, I guess he did deal 0 damage. Did this guy just heal to full? I'm really not paying attention. These guys, these things are too rough. Sure. Never mind, this sucked. Okay. I got unrelenting for both of my guys. Now we can go all in actually. That was very silly of me. Ah. Okay. Yeah. 100 damage, sure. There we go. Okay, that went well worse than it should have. Let's continue. Oof. Magical Girl 1. Okay. The obvious parts is stuff like winning against Rudolph. We do not let him win at any part. Other than that, we can just let them be, really. Though for reindeers, finishing them off is probably the more important part. Gonna focus on these three. Okay. This can go here too. This can go here. Yep. Would like something against Grace the Grass anyway. I guess Binding Chains then. And multi-slash here. Okay. Wonderful. Great. Lots of Rapture next turn. Powerful hits. Hilarious. Okay. This is my villain. Hi. We're gonna kill you. This sucks though. Someone else has Mind Whip? Okay, let's just go first with this. With this. And with Unlock. Anyone else has Mind Whip? You do. Well, you're gonna tank that. I don't think this has any chances of winning, but it would be hilarious if it did. And this is just in case. He's not gonna die because of Unrelenting. That is the worst case scenario anyway. Eliminate. Binding Chains. And Faith just in case. We can eliminate this guy too. Binding Chains here. Where the prescript points? Actually, Somber Procuration. And where does the prescript point? Ooh, it was close. Okay. I'm killing them too fast. I'm killing them way too fast. Okay, at least we have two magical girls. Yep, magical girl too. Okay. Just to check. This recovery is very nice. I need to check if these guys inflict bleed by default. Okay, yeah. They actually do inflict 16 bleed. Just because. We have to kill Mio. There's absolutely no argument about that. This might be quite difficult too. Here. Here. Damn, I actually have blade unlocks 4 on everyone. That's very nice. This is happening for sure. Also, just to make sure, she gains power from haste, not from speed advantage. Okay. Okay. Five. Oh, 2 starlight is the right number. Somber. And we can go for an equivalent exchange. Up, up. Multi-slash. Let's see. Worked well enough. Glorious job, Gloria. Oh my goodness. Very fragile rabbits. Did he actually deal damage? I'm not sure. Okay, okay. I do have the villain up. That's nice. Okay. This should be alright easily. This guy should also easily win with everything. Rude to attack for both cases here. Actually L3, that's very annoying. This is most likely a death sentence. And she's not gonna attack just to not take that much more damage. Yes. Actually not Summer Procuration, but Execute instead. Actually even Multi-Slash. Oh, that's bad. Gonna take big amounts of damage. Very bad. Okay. Ooh, that's a reset too. Okay. Let's see how this goes then. And this time, instead of foolishly attacking Nikolai, we're just gonna focus on everyone else. Okay, we have bonus 9 power here. So it's about 30 rolling. Can't outroll anything with 3 dice though. Yep, no way. I'm gonna go for a 3 cost instead then. And the 2 cost, like execute, that's alright. And yeah, I'm just gonna completely disregard Nikolai this time. I wonder if that's gonna be helpful enough. Okay. Here. 8. This is also an 8 though. That's okay. Yep. Yep. Somber here. Wheel anyway. And an unlock. Let's see. 34. Very nice. One rabbit down. Okay. Ouch. Ooh. Very disappointing how it turned out. Okay, that's the idea. Here. 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 This should ease. Oh, that's draining it. Here. And now the same thing. Okay, this is a ranged page. Obviously, I'm gonna go against this. This or this? Well, both should be staggered at least. Other than that, obviously I'm gonna go for this. And then... execute, I suppose. here. Well, eliminate should be enough to deal with this. $11 and 11, that's annoying again. Wait, I'm gonna assume this will fail. So an eliminate here. And then we ignore Nikolai. We can go for decapitation here. Nikolai obviously is the villain, but I'm gonna ignore that once again. Here? Maybe that's enough. Multi-slash. I'm so sorry, little nugget. At least you're not gonna die. Okay. These two are important to get here. This should be very easy to accomplish. This should be doable. And then we get an execute somewhere. And do we have any AoEs? Okay, we just have Gloria. Let's see. 89. Beautiful. Amazing. Incredible, in fact. Instantly dead. And another one down. And an execute. And a down. And executed. Ouch. No, staggered. Didn't take damage. Very important. And one down. Okay. Ooh, okay, he's dead. Okay. And Nikolai is staggered, and she's rocking unrelenting, I think. Okay, companion. Sword sharpened with tears. She has so much stuff on her right now. And he didn't even get that unrelenting proc, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do this to get to ceiling. Unfortunately, this is a proper issue right now. She has a lot of power. And she has no rapture on her. Can't really do anything about that. What I can do is just try to get 3 hits on. Oh, Undertake Prescript, very nice. Double up on that. Any hits will be incredibly valuable. Somber Procuration here. Gloria shouldn't stagger from that and shouldn't die. There's gonna be at least 1 hit. And that's already very nice. And obviously I'm assuming she procced Unrelenting because obviously. Some Procuration here too. And that's a villain. Hey, how much do you get against villain? Okay. On villain engagement, gain 1 justice. No justice yet because didn't interact with the villain really. But alright. I'm just gonna have to assume that she's gonna get some rapture on self by this point. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, that was way too close. Wonderful. Beautiful. A ton of damage anyway, but whatever. Also beautiful. Oh, oh no. Okay. Still amazing. Wonderful. Hell yeah. How? Okay. I'm not sure what happened to Sword Sharpened with Tears, actually. I'm also not sure what happened to Villain and why she has 17 power. Right now, yeah, sure, I guess. $25, okay. 50% HP needs to be taken off. It's quite bad looking. I don't think we can really do anything about this. But oh well. We have another Undertake press script, I guess. And let's go. Yep. 52. 49 on that. Oh, that's very bad. Where did the Sword Sharpened with Tears go? What? Thank you. I'm really not sure where the sword went. Is the range behavior a bit different? I'm not really sure. Okay. Okay, this is one hell of an achievement, actually. Finally, you have this. Only one book of Mio. And no book of Nikolai, actually. No, I lied. Only one book of Mio, though. But, okay, yeah. No page of Nikolai. That's annoying. Is it? Okay, I can at least burn her page. Yay! Yeah, we can do a charge theme. This is Book of Osmo. Sure, we can just to finish it off. Let's go with this. Let's go with Osma. Hi! We're beating you to death. Yeah, that was an alright experience, I suppose. Honestly, not I don't really feel anything from that. Felt like a chore that needed to be done. Probably the 4-axe didn't help it, and well, I'm gonna go for round 2. Okay, what do we have here? Plus max light by 10, page cost, plus max light divided 2, dice power at 1 plus original cost. On page use, restore page cost light. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. When selected at the start of the act, add an Oblivion ego page to hand. 6 cost on play. If send protection to all allies, they recover a lot of HP and stack resist and full restore light. Become immobilized and untargetable for the scene. Actually, very nice usage of this now. Upon taking lethal damage once per act, add nullified and recover HP and stack resist, plus number of activations, dice power and guard, and minus number of activations times 44% received all damage and stagger damage. Is it number of activations overall? Does it pass through receptions? I'm not really sure. Yeah, we have actually all of these realizations to be done. I can even do Blur of Religion now, but that's gonna be that next time. I'm not sure what I'm gonna start with. I do want to see if that changes here. It's in bulk here. Rhino. At the start of every other scene at a 0 cost, ground crash to hunt for the scene. At the end of your scene, gain and give 10 charge divided by 10 endurance and charge divided by 5 shields to all subordinates next scene. Maximum play, maximum crash. Okay, so he just has his mass attack for free. Every second scene. Ain't that just lovely? But that is it for now. Thank you for watching and see you next time.